What do you want? Anything? Can we get bacon? He's gonna get his... You okay?
Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at Chris Hemsworth surprising his fans. Let's get this started. Chris was one of 5 choices to play Thor in 2011. One of the men in the running was actually his brother Liam. Now, that would make for an awkward family reunion, especially since Chris got to keep a hammer from each Thor film.
Capital of Australia, but I was yet to find a horse, so I thought I should hot-foot it up to one of the horse studs and check out the beautiful.
I heard you talking about looking for some horses. There's a bunch down here, actually, which I've noticed in the paddock. What are you doing?
Well, we're doing the weather for the Today Show, and I also get tea.
Chris had to gain 20 pounds of muscle for his role as Thor. He had a strict diet during filming, involving him eating 6 times a day every 2 to 3 hours. It certainly paid off for his physique. What woman doesn't love a muscly man? His heroic role in Thor may have also inspired his being chosen as one of 2011's Fun and Fearless Men by Cosmopolitan magazine. But it doesn't stop there. He was named People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 2014 at the age of 31.
If Chris sits down, just to warn you, you probably are going to be talking a lot about Chris Hemsworth.
Hey, what a shame.
Yeah.
How are you? I love that shirt. Look at this. Oh, should have played Thor himself, shouldn't he? Come here. I'll take you to your chair. All right. Where would you like?
There we go.
His love of surfing is actually what drew him to start acting in the first place. He and his brothers would wake up super early to go surfing before school, around 4 a.m. Sir Anthony Hopkins is noted to have influenced Chris Hemsworth's humility. He told Chris to enjoy every moment of acting and treat everyone with respect. Oh, and did I mention he auctioned off a private dinner for him and a lucky fan to raise money for the Australian Childhood Foundation? So that's why women say he's the perfect man.
I'm gonna go surprise some people for administrative professional day. Lower.
How are you?
Oh my. Are you kidding? No, we're not. How's it going?
This is an amazing office.
So yeah, we knew that you like Chris because I'd snoop around at night.
It seems there's nothing bad about Chris Hemsworth. His confidence and masculine allure also led him to being the first global ambassador of Boss, a fragrance by the perfume house Hugo Boss. And now for something you definitely didn't expect. Chris Hemsworth also played the role of a shipwrecked sailor in the movie In the Heart of the Sea.
Oh my God!
Do you need a hand?
Yeah.
We got your back if you do.
We're right here with you, man.
2 of the biggest names in Hollywood made a surprise visit to a children's hospital in Brisbane. 11-year-old Cone Weir, who suffers from cerebral palsy, first sat down with Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston for an exclusive interview.
Speaking of Thor, Thursday is actually derived from Thor, and Chris was born on a Thursday. Coincidence or fate? Chris admits his most challenging role was playing a dopey assistant in Ghostbusters. Who would have thought? What's your favorite Chris Hemsworth movie? Leave it in the comments below. Even though Kristen Stewart punched Chris while filming a scene for Snow White and the Huntsman, I'm sure the women you've seen so far would rather kiss him instead.
Like he's crazy. Bye. Thank you for letting us meet you. Bye. Love you so much.
Just casually hanging with my best friend.
My best friend.
What's up?
Yeah.
Singapore loves you. You want to say anything?
I love Singapore. What else is there to say? You guys are the best.
See you soon.
Chris may be the perfect man, but he's still a boy at heart. He and his brother Liam engage in pranks like public vandalism of each other's magazine covers. Just some friendly brotherly rivalry. When Chris was a child, he had trouble pronouncing his own name. Christopher came out as Kiptitor, so his nickname was Kip during his childhood.
Yeah.
What are your other nicknames that you've had, Chris?
I was actually called Hammer back in.
Hammer?
Yep. As on Home and Away by one of the directors.
Wow!
A kind of nod to MC Hammer.
Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth may be on-screen enemies, but they are more like brothers in real life. Chris sees Tom as an honorary Hemsworth.
fine, ladies? Help you out? How's the meal been going? Good? Yeah, delicious. One of my favourite restaurants, this place. So.
Chris Hemsworth is connected to the legendary Crocodile Dundee. The man his aunt married, Rod Ansell, partly inspired the famous Australian character. Chris also bought the Malibu home previously owned by Paul Hogan, who played Crocodile Dundee. It makes sense since Chris Hemsworth spent some of his childhood years in the Australian outback and had lots of run-ins with crocodiles himself.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much.
Chris Hemsworth's cousin also had his moments in the spotlight. He competed in the Australian reality show My Kitchen Rules in 2010, representing the state of Victoria. Although he is a native of Australia, only one of Chris's films has been filmed in the country. Can you guess which film this was? He's the one who suggested the idea, and it was decided that some scenes in Thor Ragnarok were filmed in the Gold Coast. He also had an indigenous tribe bless the production before filming began.
Thor Ragnarok. Oh my god. Alright. Thank you so much.
Chris is a spiritual person, and he likes to think there is more to experience once this life ends. He would like to think that there's an afterlife and reincarnation or something else altogether. Although he's never seen one outside the Ghostbusters set, Chris also believes in ghosts.
Is it just me, or is it getting harder and harder to find a place where you can just get away from it all? Where you can just be? Well, let's find that place together. Close your eyes, don't breathe in because you're underwater.
And that wraps up our video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more binge-worthy videos like this.